So as of yesterday, the man, the myth, the legend, El Mayo, head of the Sinaloa Cartel, alongside El Chapo Guzman, who's in jail in the United States, was arrested in El Paso, Texas. Now, for those who do follow this type of thing, Mexican drug cartels and stuff like that, you would know that like El Mayo is a person who a lot of people didn't know what he looked like. Nobody really knew what his face looked like. He wasn't like El Chapo, the John Gotti of the drug cartels, and everybody knew who he was, famous for being a showboat, flashy. He wasn't like that. This is the real Don Dada, the real Top Shotta. He's the real deal. I mean, of course El Chapo is too, but El Mayo, this guy was like the myth, the secret top Don Dada. Anyways, he was arrested in El Paso, Texas. I'm gonna pull up a news clip, get a little more information about it, and then I'm gonna call my homie who is from Sinaloa, or very close to Sinaloa, and get the lowdown on what he thinks about the situation, because he's a lot closer to it than I am. Let's pull up the video clip first and get a better understanding of actually how it went down. My name is Minty Burns. This is the As the World Burns podcast. Don't forget to like the video, drop your opinion in the comments as always, and of course subscribe to the channel. Let's get right into it, okay? Pull this clip up right here.
Mexican drug trafficker Joaquin Guzman Lopez, son of the incarcerated kingpin known as El Chapo, is in U.S. custody. Two U.S. officials told Reuters he was arrested along with El Chapo's former partner, Mexican.
So that's clearly like a vintage photo of El Mayo, because he looks way younger. I believe he's in his 70s right now.
Drug lord Ishmael Zambada, known as El Mayo. They said the pair were detained after landing in a private plane on Thursday in El Paso, Texas. It's a major coup for U.S. authorities. Both are major figures in the Sinaloa Cartel, one of Mexico's most powerful criminal organizations. The U.S. Justice Department said in a statement that both Zambada and Guzman Lopez face multiple charges, quote, for heading the cartel's criminal operations, including its deadly fentanyl manufacturing and trafficking networks. Zambada is one of the most consequential traffickers in Mexico's history.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, El Chapo looks scary as shit looking through that fucking window. If I was a prison guard guarding El Chapo and he looked at me like that, I might just let him out. I might just give in. Like, bro looks like he's about to end your life.
And co-founded the cartel with El Chapo, who was extradited to the United States in 2017 and is serving a life sentence in a maximum security prison. After El Chapo's extradition, his criminal empire was inherited by his four sons, known as Los Chapitos, or Little Chapos, who took over his faction of the cartel and became some of the biggest exporters of fentanyl to the United States. U.S. federal prosecutors in February charged Zambada with conspiracy to manufacture and distribute fentanyl, which the Drug Enforcement Administration says is the leading cause of death for Americans between the ages of 18 and 45.
So I believe that was footage of the streets in certain cities or towns in Mexico where they rioted when El Chapo's son got arrested, because they don't play that shit in Mexico, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna revolt, they're gonna riot, they're gonna get what they want, because to a lot of people, the leaders of the drug cartels are, I'm not gonna say good people, but they're like they help the community, they give back, so they're not seen as like terrible people in their eyes. That's the best way I can put it. But that being said, I'm gonna call my homie Guapo, longtime friend, because he's from near Sinaloa and he might have some better or just different insight than you or me on this situation, what's happening, and how it all might pan out. All right, let's call Guapo, see what's going on.
Mr. Burns.
What's good? What it do? Everything good?
Everything good, man. Just finished eating this shit, man. You know what's up.
That's what's up, bro. Yeah, you know, we're live right now on the podcast As the World Burns.
Yeah, man. Shout the world burns, man. You know what's up?
Come on now. And I fucking thought I would call you to get some better or different insight on this situation with the legend El Mayo. Like, what's up with that? So he flew on a plane to El Paso, Texas. Did somebody trick him? Do you know what happened with that?
I don't know what happened with that, but I mean I know that it happened at a private airport that he had, and yes, that's just they I don't know, they set him up. Somebody set him up because they were offering $15 million to get him, and I guess that person was, you know, money hungry, and yeah, man, they gave up El Mayo.
That's crazy. I heard they were offering $15 million for El Mayo and $5 million for one of Chapo's sons.
Oh yeah, facts.
So
yeah, facts.
$20 million total. Like, that's crazy.
20 million, yeah, that's a life-changing check, bro. Like, damn.
That's a life-changing check, but you're putting your own life on the line accepting it, no?
Yeah, I mean, it comes with both worlds, bro. Because I mean, once you become a snitch, bro, they're gonna find out who it is, bro. Like,
Immediately.
Power. Yeah, these people got power, like, bro. These motherfuckers, like, they got power like crazy, like, it's crazy, like.
So
Yeah, man.
So what do you think? Is there going to be riots and uproar in Sinaloa or Tijuana because of El Mayo's arrest, or what do you?
There's gonna be for sure, a lot of wars, bro. There's gonna be a lot of riots, a lot of shootings, and not even just in Mexico, like everywhere.
In the States too. Yeah.
Los Angeles, everywhere, New York, everywhere, because like, you know, like El Mayo. I mean, even though he was a drug lord or whatever, he was helping out the people that, like, you know, that couldn't get a job and like.
Yeah.
They couldn't, like, you know, like, get some money and shit. Like, he used to help them out and shit, you know, like, I mean, yeah, it was some illegal work, but he used to give them some funds and, you know, like, shit, something is better than nothing, you know.
Of course. So, what's gonna happen? You think, like, does El Mayo have kids like Chapo does to take over the operation?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure. That's why it's like, I mean, yeah, they might have got El Mayo, they might have got him, but, you know, he still has his kids that are like 30 years old and shit, you know, like, he got something like left out in the world and shit, but like yeah, man, like, but it's gonna get tough though, because like everybody wants to get that El Mayo spot, like everybody will do whatever to have that El Mayo title, and like, yeah, man, it's crazy.
Everybody's coming for the crown.
For sure, but I mean, honestly, I seriously, I mean, from what I've heard, it's all a freaking distraction from the government, you know how
I lost you on the video.
Huh?
Oh, there we go. You're back. You were saying it's a distraction from the government, like in the media.
Yeah, it's like in the media, it's and you know, since people want to be like, oh, like they just want to give the cartel a bad name, when it's like, yo, at the end of the day, who is really behind the whole government? It's like, bro, who do they call when it's like some serious shit? They call them the mafia and stuff like that. Like, they don't happen to mention that Sinaloa Cartel. They only mention the parts about the drugs that they sell, but they never mention about the hospitals that El Chapo has opened. El Mayo as well has opened up hospitals for people in need, schools. Like, people don't mention that about El Mayo and El Chapo. Like, not even millionaires in the United States do that for the people. And it's like people that are doing, you know, this crimes and shit, like this illegal stuff, they're investing their money in hospitals, schools, and, you know, stuff like that. And it's like, they don't mention that about El Chapo. And
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's what they're being. That's what people are like, what? Like, what's going on? Like, these people are actually good people, but, you know, they just got them, and, you know, like.
And from what I had heard, actually, I mean, El Mayo was not a widely known person before this. Like, people didn't even really know what he looked like until photos are surfacing now and shit. Is that true?
I mean, honestly, I see a whole different person right on. Like, I've never seen El Mayo myself, you know, but it's like from what I've seen on the media, that person looks like a whole different person. I think they're just. I think the media.
The photos they're showing are like old photos because he's like in his 70s now, right?
Nah, he's older than that.
Older than that, damn.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, you know what, yeah, I say mid-70s, yeah. Nah, but yeah, freaking, I seriously think that person that they supposedly caught from the mugshot, they don't look like El Mayo. That's what I'm saying. It's
So
like
there could be a big,
for the government.
yeah, big distraction type shit. They're trying to
For sure.
They're trying to make us all pay attention to this while they go and do something else. That's
For sure.
that's
For
more
sure.
important.
Behind the doors. That's why it's like, bro, El Mayo, he has so much power that, bro, he even had meetings with the president of Mexico, like on like a one-on-one, like, yo, let's have a meeting.
No cameras.
Just me and you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why it's like, you know, like, it's crazy. Like, how come they never got him back then when he was having meetings with the president? Till now, it's like, what the fuck, like, it's crazy. I don't know. I seriously think it's a distraction, right? That's what I think.
Makes sense because they got an election coming up. There's a lot of things they're trying to facilitate. So this would be the perfect time for a distraction like that. That's an interesting take.
For sure. With the whole Trump stuff, that whole Trump thing that's going on and all that, it's
Yeah.
like my prayers for Trump, you know, like my prayers to him and his family, and you know, that maybe he feel, you know, may he get better, but it's like, yeah, man, it's getting ugly, bro.
It's an ugly world right now, but you know.
Yeah, it's sad to say it's ugly right now, but you
But-
know, I'm praying for peace for everybody.
Facts, me too, bro. You know we're here to analyze the situation and give our take on it and shit. The world's burning, and it's our job to play our part and do what we can to save it, right?
No, for sure, man. Yeah, the world is burning.
Straight up. All right, Guab. Well, I appreciate you shedding some light on the situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, and you know, que viva la paz, bro. It's all about the peace. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let's all make a difference together, man. In a positive way, and all levels. Let's make a difference, cause you know it's like life is short, man. We gotta make it count.
Facts.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was some interesting insight from the homie Guap right there. So yeah, that's an interesting take. It's a distraction in the media because there's a lot of shit going on right now, and to be honest with you, that makes sense. It makes sense that they're only showing old photos of El Mayo. They don't have any new ones. Through all the news reports that I've seen, I haven't seen any video footage of them putting the man in cuffs. I only saw the plane chained up. Like they arrested the entire plane. I've never seen anything like that in my life. So who knows what's going on? Maybe it is a distraction. Maybe it isn't. Maybe they're really trying to crack down on this fentanyl situation in the United States, and that's part of their efforts. Anyways, you guys let me know what you think about it in the comments. Is he going to escape? Is there gonna be riots, uproar? What's gonna happen from here? Is it all a distraction? Please give me your opinion in the comments. Make sure to like this video, and of course subscribe to the channel. My name is Minty Burns. This is the As the World Burns podcast. Until next time, I'm out of here. Much love. Peace.